Hello there, and it's me, Mano. Today we're going to be reading about Valak X Reader One Shots. Dun dun. Valak X Reader One Shot, made by Sip That Tea. Spill that tea. I'm sorry. It's just that it's my first time reading about the reader, I guess. Alright, so YN, means your name. So I made a name called Ingelore. So let's start. Different scenarios between you and Valak in this book. Please, if you have a scenario for this book, you can just comment it down and I will try to make it happen. And also, Ingelore in all the one shots, Ingelore is a girl. The Conjuring, Yandere, Chucky, Has Been Tell, Valak, fanfictional short stories, June 9th, 2023, dot, 2 chapters, dot, 5 pages. Okay, that can handle it. Okay. Valak X Reader minus that's him name. Well, you're supposed to maybe write that's his name, dot dot. Okay. Summary: the Warrens are in a fight against Valak to save the Hodgson family. The Warrens are getting desperate to banish Valak. The Warrens call Ingelore for help. What they did both don't know that Ingelore knows what Ingelore knows exactly what to do almost too well. Okay, that's gonna be really weird. World's 9.k. Not 9 dot. I'm sorry, it's actually 9 dot k. I missed the one. 1.9k. That's cool. I don't know what that means, but let's see. What's your name? Lorraine shouted into what seemed like the void. Harsh rain hit her body. What feels like a million miles a minute. Dark eye bags engulf her face to do a lack of sleep. A vein popped on her forehead, trying to find any clues about him. Her mind racing with thoughts and feelings swept hectic storm. And into the hectic storm, like the hectic storm, whatever it is. Let's just continue reading, I guess. Let me just put it right here. Her husband Ed wasn't in best shape either. Had the same dark eye bags and thoughts running through his head. He got dragged into the basement of the house by strong force and was still laying somewhat conscious, with scratches and bruises maybe. He was trying to find the family's second or two youngest child, Janet, that has been in demonic possession by this eternity. Janet got dragged to her sister and her bedroom by the demonic eternity. That was the last time Ed and Lauren saw her. Ed was then the only one to think of the worst at the moment. At the door behind, a door behind Ed starts opening slowly, and tension filled the room. Got a deer and headlight look. He slowly turned his head, looking over his shoulder to what looks like the empty door opening. Wasting no time, Ed turns the rest of his body over swiftly with a cross tightly in his hand. In hand, I meant to say in hand or his hand, where it is. I can read whatever I want, and so let's read. Cross tightly in hand and pointed it at the door. You have no power here, demon. God is with us, and always be. I thought you were over the whole heroic beast face. Ed frees, but then gives a light smile, shaking his head at so familiar woman voice in the doorway. Oh, I know. What? Miss me or something? You had me! No, it's Anglor! You and Oh, there I am. There it is. Look at me. There's YN means I'm here. You and Lorraine did call me, right? Ingelore said, raising an eyebrow. Something, a scream. Like this. Can I do a scream? Like this. Ah! Like that, whatever it is. Ed and Ingelore shot there, head up towards the ceiling. Janet! Ed whispered, yelled at the ceiling. Ingelore looked around, and saw a staircase that head upstairs. Ingelore looks back down at Ed. I got this one, Ed's. Ingelore declared. Ed's face turned. Ed's face went very pale. Very pale. He doesn't know what's gonna happen. Ed finally got up from the ground, looking at the girl like she was crazy. Now wait a second. Ingelore bolted up the stairs with a cross in hand before Ed finished his sentence. Ingelore opened the door and ran to what looks like the living room. Ingelore stopped and looking for any signs of where Janet could be. In the corner of her eye, she sees a little girl, shadow being, walking towards a bedroom slowly. Ingelore ran upstairs and started to pound on the door. Janet, open the door! Ingelore shouted, like she said in shouting. Ingelore said shouting, pounding on the door. Ingelore put her hand on the doorknob vigorously to open it. She's trying to say, Janet. Oh, means that it looks like I'm gonna be the main protest, but only in fan maids. It was like someone was holding the door shut. Uh-oh. From the other side, Ingelore needs to get in there. Now it's life or death. More like it says, it's life or death for that little girl. She then took a deep breath and stepped back. She lifted her leg up with all the strength, tried to kick the door down. I'm sorry, just a little bit. I'm just a bit in a, like, I think I'm getting a bit, like, interesting because I actually skip words, but it's okay, let's read it. It was succeed! It was a success! Yes! Wait, oh no. Oh no. The door burst open from impact so much so she could fit to get in. What was going on in the room? It was not what you were expecting. I knew it! The walls were run down. What once was dark brown had scratch marks with a tan, white, gray washed colors. The walls were scattered with crosses, nails to the walls. It doesn't seem to have much power over the entity, cause all the crosses were now placed upside down, every single one of them. 2 beds were flipped in different directions, and there were clothes scattered across the room. The room looked still, almost like the time was going slow. Ingelore was still not cause of the room, no, but what she sees. There she is. Janet Hawkson, oh no! Standing in front of the window with the curtains ripped off. The hangs to the floor. Janet was still. Uh-oh. A black shadow emerges from a wall. To the right corner, closer to Janet, he appeared here. Valak! It's Valak! You covered your mouth in shock. With eyes so big they could pop out of your head. It was him. Valak. I knew it. I knew it! How is he here? Do you find someone else to attach on after the accident? This is bad. The accident happened. Oh no, this is really bad. The bedroom windows then got pushed out partially, cracking the glass in the process. He slowly made his finger into a point position. Towards the window, Janet started walking aimlessly, without a second thought. Ingelore started running to Janet. He sharply moved his hand backwards, without looking away from Janet. Ingelore was thrown in the air, pinned against the wall. Her breath got quicker, but that wasn't going to stop her from saving Janet. Valak! Ingelore shouted to get the demon's attention away from Janet. It absolutely worked. Whoa, that was weird. He sharply turned his head almost 180 star hashtag thingy, whatever it is, in her direction. He had a surprised look in his eyes for a split second. He held on. Janet lifted for a brief moment, but went as quickly as it came. It tied up again. You got his full attention. He started to stride slowly up to you. Janet still in his hold, your breath quick. And as he was getting closer, still pinned to the wall, you started to struggle even harder to get out of its grip. A finger hooked up under your chin and harshly put it up, only for your eyes to meet his. Those familiar golden eyes stare at what feels like your soul as his grip on your face. Increase it. Let me do the voice thingy, what it is. Hello, Ingelore. Valak said, low, growly voice, still staring into your eyes with mischief swirling around in them. I think I'm doing my villain female voice, whatever it is. I always sound like Mr. Burns or Nostalgia Critic, whatever it is. Long time no see, my little viper. Miss me? Am I supposed to answer that question honestly, or? Ingelore said, trying to lighten up her mood, but was quickly shut down by Valak. Gave her a threatening look. Silence filled the room. Comfortably, Ingelore composed herself, then looked aside. Then took aside, I think. What's your proposed, demon? What's your proposed here, demon? Why are you taking over Janet? She has done nothing, demon. You'll dress me as my name, Ingelore. No, this is bad. That interrupt this thing over here with the different alphabets at the, double lines or whatever, that scared the heck out of me. Okay. Ingelore felt chills ran up her spine as she hears Valak talking to her demandingly and quickly to correct her. Ingelore knew right. Now she's playing with fire. Fine then. Answer me this, Valak. All in my ears, little viper. Ingelore sighed annoyedly, that nickname. Why a family? Do you go from hunting churches, now destroying a family? What's in it for you? I was called here. Human child are so innocent when it comes to the dark magic. Uh-oh. He's trying to maybe kill Janet, the human children, with dark magic. This is bad. Let Janet go, Valak, Ingelore said, finally getting out of his hold and running towards Janet, kneeling in front of her, only to see her eyes were a pale blue, almost as if she has no pupils, Valak started to grin crazily. It's too late now, my little viper. She will be dead by next 5 minutes. Ingelore stared hopelessly at Janet, not knowing how to help her. Then Lorraine! Oh! Lorraine! Lorraine ran into the room, suddenly looking at the scene, but then acted quickly and started to shout Valak's name at him, which was defeating him. Valak looked at everyone in the room coldly as he was getting pulled back in the hell. Yeah! Go, Lorraine! Finish Valak! Send him to hell! His flesh tearing off his body as he was getting sucked back into the portal. As his true form came out, he looked at Ingelore, said last moment, I will come back for you, my little viper. Again. He said, let me try again. I will come back for you, my little viper, again. Just you wait. Just like that, Valak was gone. Woo! But I don't think that was a good thing, because I was happy that Valak's gone, but something a bit strange will happen. Janet went back to normal self instantly and started running out of the house to find her family. Ed ran into the room not long after, hugging his wife. Both of the Warrens pulled away and looked at Ingelore and saw that she was looking at the spot where Valak had left, with a burn mark on the wall. The Warrens started walking up to her, pulling her out of her thoughts. Lorraine helped Ingelore up and gave her a big hug. Ingelore hugged back, tighter. They both pulled away from each other. Other second, the Warrens looked at her worried. How did you know his name before? Lorraine said, breaking the silence abruptly. Ingelore's eyes go wide. How does she know? Was she outside the door? Have a vision about it? They both waited patiently for an answer. That's his name. Okay. Oh, there's the next one. What is? Or the next one is now. Oh, yonder relic scenarios would not leave you alone, not even for a full second. He basically has no interest in your personal space, your space, his space. He loves scaring you more than actually loving you. Always trying to mark you as his scratches, bruises, even bite marks. Okay, that's weird. Friendship and relationship end now. He is the only person that you will need to keep you miserable human life going. Okay? Don't expect him to comfort you in the hard times. He thrives off negative energy. He would kill if he finds out it's a person doing some to you. Loves to read your thoughts. He thinks it's entertaining and cute to hear you try to make escape plans to leave him. Silly you. Did you forget he's a powerful demonic entity and you're his pet for life and death? Wait, I'm sorry. His pet for life and death? What? Mockingly, you non-stop and talks to you constantly. To kill off close family members or friends, he would mimic you and your voice, then kill them. Hey, don't think he's all that bad for being with you. Like, he goes out and gets you whatever you humans eat so close to each other, overprotective, makes sure you're healthy, and kills anyone you ask for, has a Mr. King. What the heck is that? Or threaten anyone that even looks in your general direction. Exactly, a male. How dare he look in your direction? Does he know who he is and how you are to him? Is that his karate? Like he said, how dare you? He look. How dare he look in your direction? Does he know who he is and how you are to him? I don't know what the heck it is, but let's see. At the end of the day, thought you are still his, and alone, nothing will change that. Okay, so alright, now before I end the video, I just want to ask you a question. So you see, my mom and my mother and my late father used to watch Conjuring and The Nun because when I was maybe 4 or 6 years old, I used to watch with them, and I was easily not scared at all. I said like this, cartoon, 3D, like that. I thought it was like a joke when I turned maybe 11 or like 13, like right now, or when I turned 13 or 9, I realized that it wasn't a cartoon or 3D. It was like real in this. They made it that, but what they did was kind of good. Like, wow. So that was cool. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Like, damn, yeah. So, anyways, before I end the video, just make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below and click the bell icon to make my views getting more. So please just try to make me happy because I'm trying to be a good YouTuber. Anyway, so I hope my fans are nice to me, and I hope none of you are my haters because I don't like having haters and it makes me sad. Okay, now thank you for all watching and bye.